Because cutaways are like, well, it's one of the most iconic features of Family Guy. I always think of setting up a joke. Oh my God, this interview is even worse than the time Paul Giamatti. I've been trying to like think about if there's a way to do that in stand-up, like to experiment with a live cutaway.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they're a nightmare to write.
Yeah, talk to me about why are cutaways. Why are cutaways?
I don't want to be in a cut. Please don't put me in a cutaway room.
Wait. There's a cutaway room at Family Guy?
Yeah.
There's a dedicated room to write cutaways.
Well, it's not always there. It depends on what's going on that day, but many days, I would say even most days. Well, let's say you do a table read or it comes back in Mathematic and you watch it or you do the table read and 2 cutaways don't work, right? Or they're not great or they're not, it's like, we need to beat it. So then a room, or before you get to that stage, after the writer writes the draft, you could feel like you could beat one of the cutaways. So a room goes off of like 5 people and a writer's assistant, and you come up with, you spend the day in the room, or half a day in the room, and you come up with maybe 5 cutaways.
Wow.
Which, again, could be anything in the world, which is a nightmare. And then you basically come in and perform it.
Wow,
and
you do
to
it
the
live.
rest of the room. Yeah, you'll come in and you'll perform it. And we
Can you give me an example?
Parts. I can't because I'd need a script. I mean, it's literally like, but you would have a script and whoever's in the room, we would assign the parts and the cutaway.
Crazy.
And then you go back in the writer's room and you perform it to the other writers. And whichever gets the biggest laugh is the one that gets in the script. And oftentimes the people who voiced it in the room will actually voice it on the show.
Wow.
Not all of them, but there are a lot of writers on the show that also will do voices and cutaways and things like that. And it's typically because they pitched it in the room and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it could be like, you're like, ugh, and then there could be a day where, you don't make a sale. Like you go back in and it's like, and none of them collect, none of them work. So it's like the next day, another group of people will have to go out and kind of take another stab at it. Or conversely, you could get like 3 good ones in it and it's like you can bank maybe 2 of them and hope you can, use it, on the other time.